Denver is the capital and most populous city of the U.S. state of Colorado. Its population was 715,522 at the 2020 census, a 19.22% increase since 2010. It is the 19th most populous city in the United States and the 5th most populous state capital. Despite its success and population growth, Denver is currently facing some very big problems. The 2023 State of Homelessness report by the Metro Denver Homeless Initiative reveals that in the 7-county metro area, there are significantly more people newly homeless than those chronically homeless. This regional system coordinates services and housing for the homeless. The report refutes the widely held belief that homelessness is a personal choice, with over 90% of the 11,779 respondents stating they did not choose to be homeless. Additionally, from the 9,085 people who provided previous address information in the Homeless Management Information System since 2015, the report states that 88% reported their last permanent address was in Colorado. The report states the claim that people are not moving to Colorado due to the legalization of cannabis and subsequently becoming homeless is a myth. Homelessness has many causes. Often, multiple factors contribute rather than a singular cause. The data source reveals that relationship problems or family breakups are leading causes or contributors to homelessness. With rising rents and low wages, people struggle to secure stable housing, especially in one of the country's most expensive metro areas. Other contributing factors include lack of support, domestic violence, employment challenges, and mental health or substance use issues. Obviously, increasing housing is the solution to homelessness. However, maintaining stable housing has become increasingly difficult considering Colorado has the 7th highest housing shortage and 8th highest housing wage in the nation. The Denver metro area ranks 16th out of 300-plus metropolitan areas with an estimated shortage of nearly 70,000 units. And with an average fair market rent of $1,864 for a 2-bedroom and a median home price of $580,000, renting or owning a home in the Metro Denver area is becoming more and more out of reach. At a news conference on his 2024 goals, Mayor Mike Johnston briefly addressed the migrant crisis and its related costs that have put the city into a $180 million hole, calling the situation unsustainable. He broke down his goals into categories about making Denver vibrant, affordable, and safe for all. Those goals include: Johnston aims to extend last year's plan, moving more homeless people into temporary shelters and progressing those in temporary housing to permanent rental homes. A reduction in gun violence by 20% with a focus on providing support to hotspot neighborhoods to prevent crime. A transformation of downtown Denver from being worker-focused into a neighborhood where people live and have more access to affordable housing, childcare, and public spaces. An expansion of affordable housing for working families. Streamlining the city's permitting process. Since migrants began arriving in December 2022, Denver has spent approximately $60 million. However, this is only a portion of the total cost. A conservative-leaning think tank, the Common Sense Institute, suggests that the cost is closer to $100 million when factoring in expenses related to schools and the healthcare system in its report. Denver Health, the city's safety net hospital, estimates that it spent $10 million on migrant care within just 3 months. This amount represents a significant portion of the $135 million it spent on uncompensated care last year, which is health care provided without receiving payment from a patient or insurance company. Denver Public Schools reports that it has enrolled approximately 3,400 migrant children this school year. Given that the Common Sense Institute calculates the district's expenditure to be $14,100 per student for instruction and support, this enrollment has led to an additional $48 million in costs. Almost 40,000 migrants have come to Denver in the past 15 months, a number that's become hard to comprehend. But how many of the 40,000 migrants are staying in Denver, and how many are just connecting to other cities? Many initially planned to stay in Denver, but moved to other Colorado cities for jobs or cheaper housing. The city's Migrant Services Agency says that many arrive in Denver intending to stay, but 40 to 60% have other destinations in mind from the start, such as Chicago and New York City, where they have established connections.